Welcome to Unboxed Daily. I'm Jason.
I'm Larry.
And today we're going to talk about Fallout 76, which is opening for beta shortly and later for a full release in November. Now, Larry here has never played a Fallout game, and I'm a huge fan of this series, so I'm going to spend the next few minutes trying to convince him to play it based solely on the aspects of Fallout 76, which I'm certain is going to work.
I only know Soldier 76.
That's not
from Overwatch.
Yeah, that's not part of this.
No?
He plays a lot of Overwatch.
Fire at will!
So, Larry, do you know anything about Fallout? Anything at all?
No, not at all.
All right, I'm going to give you the story real quick.
Okay.
Back in the 40s, after World War II, in the world of Fallout, instead of focusing on miniaturization of technology like the microprocessor, the world falls in love with nuclear energy, which, as we all know, is a good idea.
That's actually the real history.
Well, except instead of the 50s being all about like new computers and new technology, it was all about cars running on fusion reactor engines.
That's pretty cool.
It is actually. Until everything goes to hell when nobody has any more resources and the world starts fighting and it really becomes a matter of capitalism versus communism. And then, in 2077, everything blows up.
Ooh. Oh, wow. That's cool. I'm interested.
All right,
That's
good.
Cool.
That's good. All right. So in the world of Fallout, there's also a lot of vaults in the US, which hold survivors and their future generations in order to save them, supposedly, and if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about, supposedly save them from nuclear annihilation, all right? So in Fallout 76, it's been 25 years since the Great War, right? And in the game, which is an online multiplayer, you're one of the survivors, right? You're one of the first people to come out into the world after the end of essentially modern civilization, right? And what happens is you come out and unlike previous Fallout games, which followed a very specific storyline, you know, it was a single player experience, this is a massive multiplayer online, which means you're gonna not only be able to customize your character, but you're gonna have a very different experience than previous Fallout games.
Oh, wow. That sounds really fun.
Does it? Does it actually sound fun?
Yeah.
All right, good. Taking it back for a second, have you played an MMO before?
No, I've never.
Oh my God. All right. So in MMOs, you usually get quests from non-playable characters, right? Lots of essentially computer-generated characters that make it feel like the world is full, right? Okay. In Fallout, there's none of those. The only other people that you encounter are other players.
Real people.
Actual people.
Oh, wow.
Initial reports are saying the game's a little lonely, but I kind of like this idea, right? You're like, you really are surviving the wilderness.
It's how it is.
Right. And one of the things I think that's cool about it is this Fallout game is based in Appalachia, which is their code name for West Virginia. If you play Fallout 76 and you compare it against a map of West Virginia today, there's a lot of common spots.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
It's like Grand Theft Auto
that's cool.
and yeah, exactly. So you're going to be able to sort of actually learn about somewhere most of us have never been. I mean, I grew up in DC, but I don't think I spent any time in West Virginia. I don't know anybody who would. What is there to do in West Virginia?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay.
Is there zombies in this game?
There are kind of actually. So in other games, you have what are called ghouls, right? Then they're essentially sort of the remnants of people who were affected by radiation. In this one, they're called the Scorched. So they're not quite full zombie, but they're like people who were left out to be exposed to radiation who are starting to turn into essentially
mutant.
Yeah, they're like mutated people.
Wow.
But there's also super mutants who are these hulking behemoths of characters who have this virus that have turned them into this massive, you know, basically destruction machine. And all the characters that you meet being people, the one interesting differentiator between you and everybody else is how you build your character. All the weapons are upgradable. You have to maintain a constant literal diet of food and water that's non-irradiated in order to stay alive. You can sleep to improve your character's health and get bonuses. And because everything is co-op, you also basically get bonuses for teaming up with other players.
Do you have different skills?
These games have what's called the special system, right? Special stands for a bunch of different stats that you can change on the fly. You can be whatever you need to be in the situation.
Anytime?
It seems like it allows for a lot of flexibility, which I think
Form groups?
Yeah. You get assigned to a server. You can do pickup groups of up to a total of 4 people. There's even talk of eventually private servers, so like you and your friends can go out and just like have your own server to go play so you don't get grief. In this game, you have PvP, but PvP has to be mutually initiated in order for there to be no penalty.
Oh.
If you try to attack me, then you kill me, you get labeled a murderer. And
Oh,
everybody else in the server
interesting.
gets a great bonus for coming after you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. So it's trying to teach people, don't murder. Don't be that guy.
Only murder the radioactive people.
Exactly.
What kind of weapons? I'm interested in the rocket launchers.
Well, so Fallout definitely has a lot of great weapons. From what I've seen in the gameplay so far, it's been limited to things like shotguns and axes, hatchets, that sort of
Wow.
thing. But the game is known for being incredibly versatile with the kinds of weapons that you can pick up. There's a ton of really phenomenal weapons that you can pick up. There's a ton of different customizable armor pieces, and there's a ton of different ways to customize your character and still have armor on at the same time, so you don't have to sacrifice looks for defense. Here's my question. Up until this point, have I said anything to convince you to switch from Overwatch to this game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the idea of the nuclear, like in the world where there's no human being. Is that
No,
what
that's
it
good.
is?
That's good. Yeah, well, I mean, the only other human beings are other players, right? Everything else is basically mutants and
I
robots.
like the idea of teamwork.
Yeah.
In Overwatch, the thing about that game is it's all about teamwork. You talk to your players, you work together. This game sounds like it checks that mark.
Awesome. I'm hoping I get to participate in the beta. I don't know that I'm going to have time. I might have to wait until November for the game to get released to really try it. But I'm really excited. I might even live stream playing this game just to see what happens.
What platforms are this game going to be on?
So it'll be on Xbox, it'll be on PC, and it'll be on PlayStation. I'm
Everywhere.
well, except Switch. There's no Switch version of Fallout.
Oh,
Yeah,
too bad.
I know. So the beta's starting shortly, but the official launch is November 14th. And at that point, I'm going to assume that Unboxed Daily is probably going to roll down because I'm going to be obsessively playing this game.
I'll try it out.
Yeah, all right, sounds good, man. Well, that's it for my attempt at convincing Larry to play Fallout 76. How did I do?
You did great.
Yeah?
I'm interested in the game now.
All right, well,
Let's
now
play.
we're going to have to make it happen at the office. If you guys want to learn more about Fallout 76, be sure to leave a comment and let us know, because, hey, I am happy to come back to this topic. You want to know more about the other video games or video game systems we're tracking, head over to Unboxed.tv and keep an eye on that category where we're publishing all new, all interesting stuff every week. In the meantime, thanks as always for joining. I'm Jason.
I'm Larry.
We'll see you next time.